We've been hearing a lot about support lately, but the reality is we don't actually need it. In fact, a notice was put out recently making that clear. Over the past few weeks, I've been closely watching how things unfolded, and interestingly, many of our NATO allies expressed agreement with our actions. They acknowledged that what was done was necessary.
The focus, of course, was Iran and the growing nuclear threat. That threat has now been dealt with, decisively and forcefully. Their military capabilities have been severely weakened. Their navy has effectively been eliminated. Their air force is no longer operational.
Shark info systems? Gone. Air defense systems? Also gone. Across the board, their military infrastructure has been dismantled. On top of that, key leadership figures have been taken out. Reports suggest that one of their highest-ranking individuals was killed just yesterday, along with another figure responsible for brutal actions.
This individual was allegedly behind the deaths of tens of thousands of people in recent weeks, including violent crackdowns on protesters. This is not a minor issue. This is a regime that has caused immense suffering. Despite all of this, while NATO countries largely agreed with the decision and understood its importance, they stopped short of offering meaningful support.
That's surprising, especially considering the level of support the United States has provided globally, with troops stationed across numerous countries. It raises an important question. When it truly matters, can we count on our allies? To be clear, we didn't rely on them. The operation moved forward quickly and effectively.
Steady. Major targets, including naval assets, were neutralized within days. From a strategic standpoint, the outcome was never really in doubt. There was also a critical timing factor. Intelligence suggested that Iran was potentially just weeks away from developing a nuclear weapon. That's why decisive action was taken, including strategic bombing missions targeting nuclear infrastructure. From that perspective, many nations acknowledged the necessity of what was done. No one openly opposed it.
Yet, their hesitation to actively support raises concerns. This situation has become something of a real-world test of alliance strength. At the same time, it's worth noting the contrast in global involvement. The United States has invested heavily in other conflicts, committing vast financial resources. Meanwhile, some nations maintain distance while still expressing approval from the sidelines.
Ultimately, the central issue remains clear: preventing nuclear weapons from falling into dangerous hands. There is widespread agreement on that point. The concern is not just about power, but about the nature of those who might wield it. Recent reports indicate escalating violence, including warnings that any form of protest would be met with immediate lethal force.
These developments only reinforce the urgency of the situation. So, yes, there is agreement. There is acknowledgement. But when it comes to standing together, action matters more than words. And that's something the United States won't forget.